ladies, T-Birds, just happening watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk. And stay woke! Witches creeping. I'm sorry, that was a terrible tongue pop. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and I am here for season 2, episode 6. I'm sorry, season 7, episode 6, or what I like to call the reboot, season 1, episode 6 of Once Upon a Time. Now, in all fairness, I am on an impromptu vacation. I got laid off for a week. I'm off for 9 days, so I've been kicking it. But anyway, let's get up in this gig. So, I took a lot of notes because I knew I was only going to be able to watch half because I had to go off of Hulu. I was only going to be able to watch half and I had to come home and watch half, and then I talked to my sister for like 2 hours, and then my dude came over, and then I kicked it some more, and bottom line is this. Episode is called Wake Up Call, and boy, was it a wake-up call. First of all, yes, come through Regina episode. Second of all, yes, come through Leopard Print. Number 3, yes, come through. I'm Rick James, bitch. I almost started the episode like that, but I didn't think anybody was going to get it if I started off with I'm Rick James, bitch. I just love Ronnie's wardrobe. It's fantastic. So anyway, we start right from where we left off, where it's the picture of Regina and Henry. And it's after Regina says, I never owned these clothes. I don't know who this kid is. Henry's like, it's me. Henry then says, this is an illustration from my novel. And Regina immediately is like, I beat that bitch with a bat. Immediately. Like, no, yeah, now you was going to have somebody do artist renderings of shit. Like, no, bitch, we not here for that. And Henry is like, cool out, relax. Must I talk about this every episode of the gratuitous We Know You're Owned by Disney? If I was the evil queen, then I would look into my magic mirror and stop it. On the other end, let me skip down. They always do it like really terrible, which I feel like is the Disney company and ABC stepping in and saying you have to do this, and then the actual right and where the tongue-in-cheek is actually there. Because I love when Detective Weaver or weaves gold from straw, aka Rumpelstiltskin. I love when he gets out of the hospital and they're like, you need to be in a wheelchair, and he was like, no, I'll walk. Like, them little nods, like, yeah, because when you, the whole time that you were, before you were the Dark One, you was crippled and you walked on a cane. Even as the Dark One, when you was not in the curves, Mr. Gold had a cane and walked, you got a limp. So I love the nod to with this new curse that he like, I don't need help to walk, I'm going to walk. I love that. But then this corny, the magic mirror, evil queen line, there was another corny one. They said something about the Incredibles. I know that's in my... I'm like, Disney. Stop Disney-fying this. Once Upon a Time is about fairy tale characters. You don't own fairy tales. You took a whole lot of public domain shit and made it your own. But it's still public domain. Snow White and Prince Charming wasn't necessarily the Disney Snow White and Prince Charming. Y'all start that shit with, Ariel, and kept it running. Stop it. Also, I sat on my crown. So this is being held on by threads. Literally, because I broke the cones. Anyway. Then we see Regina. Regina is in like battle armor that I love. It was giving me Madonna Super Bowl show without the headpiece, and I was here for it. They talk about this lunchbox because we have Jacinta fixing the food truck. Like, oh, now we don't get Tiana at all in this episode. Okay, well, fuck y'all too. And Henry's like, now I want Jacinta and I'm handy with the wrench. And then we see in the past days, she was the one handy with the wrench knocking niggas out with that bitch. Mama said knock you out. But Regina comes up and was like, you need me to throw some motherfucking fireball at their asses? No, Mom, I got this. Because I beat their ass with this lunchbox. And I gave you this when you was 10. Now, when we met Henry in season 1, he was 10. And Regina had already had him adopted. But I'm just like, am I supposed to remember this lunchbox? Because I don't. Speaking of, quick. Side note. Hands. Bueller. Who watches Crazy Ex-Girlfriend? Is Crazy Ex-Girlfriend just like extremely dark this season and not even giving me the joy and happiness I need for being crazy? I'm like, oh no, we went into crazy like you doing too much, the thirst is real, you getting older, your hormones is acting up, and crazy. We went from crazy to clinically crazy. Too much. Moving on. Ivy. I wanted to know what Ivy was up to. And I said this. Pink Lady T-Bird, y'all been rocking with me. I said I think Ivy might have tossed this curse. I don't know if it was the mama that did it. I think that it might have been Ivy. And I am more and more towards Ivy as the one to throw the curse. Matter of fact, no, we have confirmation. Ivy threw the curse. Her mom just thinks she in charge, but Ivy running shit. Grisella is running shit. Because her mom loved the other daughter more. Don't give a fuck about Grisella. Fuck Grisella. So Grisella was like, well, fuck me, bitch, then fuck you. And Grisella is out here fucking winning. For real. This is still Regina in the Rick James shirt. I'm sorry. I love the little nod where Henry's like, well, mom knows best when she's saying go, ask, what's her face out? What's the bitch name? Jacinta. She's like, be charming and don't slouch. I was like, I remember when y'all told him that about Violet. That just disappeared off the show and we didn't get her before season and a half. But whatever. Her dad was the kid in King Arthur's court. I still believe that. Comment below, let me know if you've been following the series all along and you don't think Violet's dad was the king and kid Arthur's court and just never came back. But anyway, I have a big note right here that says, what in the Feed Me Seymour is this? It was the flashback. Gisela is opening up some magic. A big ass Venus flytrap ass flower comes out, tries to kill her. Regina just happened to be in the motherfucking midst of shit. Bam! No, what's going on? Stop that. I got magic. And then Grisella's like, I'm trying to learn magic because I was born with magic, but my mother didn't want me to have magic. Please let that come into play. Because you love this other sister more than the sister has magic, but you want total domination and you had a daughter that had magic. But you love this other daughter more. Can't wait to get into that backstory. And what if that's because that ain't really her daughter? Maybe Ivy is Hook's daughter. And maybe that's why Grisella loved his other daughter more, because that's her blood and Grisella ain't. And maybe that's why Grisella has magic and nobody else does. Just throwing theories out there. Y'all comment below and let me know how y'all feel about that one. But Regina, yeah, I was feeling that one. She was like, this ain't my choice to marry this prince. This ain't my choice to do this. I was born with magic. My mother suppressed it. She forced me to marry royal so that she could have power. And Regina instantly is like, bitch, my mother was the Queen of Hearts. Bitch, I got you. I understand you. But you need to learn your own magic. Don't fuck with nobody else's magic. You need to learn yours. And gets her to get her magic out. And then she tells Grisella about the dark curse. That's what we know from seasons at least 1 to 3, right? So she trying to actually warn Grisella, like, I was you at your age. Don't be me a few years after that. Like, I'm good now, but I went through a whole lot of heartache and pain to get here. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. But, I know I can't sing. Leave me the fuck alone. Vacay mode started fucking 3 hours ago. Anyway, she relates to her, so she takes her under her wing, but we find out all her curse is so much more. She was like, oh, you ain't killed your mama, but I'm going to kill my mama. And she's like, no, she stops her. Don't kill your mother. And she stops it. And she's like, oh, okay, I won't kill her. I'm just going to hurt her really, really, really bad. If Disney owned DC, they'd actually said that shit. Because that's how motherfucking cheesy they starting to get with the shit. Yeah, they brought the wrench back. Just a random question when Lucy goes back to her mom's apartment and she's sitting there and Henry finds her. Why is all of Lucy's clothes red? I feel like that wasn't just an aesthetic choice because we don't see her in red a lot. But that closet was full of red clothes, and I feel like that red is going to be symbolic along the lines. Just remember I said that. Keep that in your mental Rolodex, because I feel like the fact that all of her clothes is red, she's somebody. A lot of people are saying she's the guardian, and she may be. But also with the whole red clothes, she might be the Red Queen if we're excluding Once Upon a Time in Neverland. Because she is Regina's granddaughter. Maybe she is the reincarnation of the Queen of Hearts. Maybe this has been years and years and years. We've seen Belle passed away. This has been years and years and years and years. Maybe she is the reincarnation of Little Red Riding Hood. But it's a reason why all them clothes in that closet was red. And it just wasn't aesthetic because there wasn't a reason for it. Yeah, and going with the whole everyone is related, and Ronnie is sitting there talking to Lucy, I'm like, well, yeah, you are a grandmother. And for that matter, if, here we go, everybody being related again, if Lucy's grandmother is Regina, Gold is her great-great-grandfather, Hook is her step-grandfather, and Lady Tremaine is her step-grandmother, which makes Grisella her step-aunt. Everybody always got to be related on Once Upon a Time. These goddamn family trees got more goddamn roots than motherfucking Black Thought and fucking Questlove. But anyway, does Ivy want Henry strictly because of the fact that that's what Regina said was her saving grace was Henry, so she's taking it very literally and she's going after Henry? Or is it to hurt Cinderella? We don't know. And we know she was the one trying to kill that sister. Like, it's a whole bunch. We see Rumple and Weaver talking to each other. Find out that Henry adoption is good. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm going to call Rumple Stillskin Childish Gambino because he stay woke. I think Rumple is woke. Who the fuck is Eloise Gardner? Who's a gardener? Who's a gardener in Disney? Who has to do with plants? Because I feel like that's who Eloise Gardner is. Does Rapunzel have to do with plants? Y'all let me know. Who has something to do with plants in Disney? Because whoever has something to do with plants or flowers or growing or something like that, that's who Eloise Gardner is going to be because the last names mean something. Ronnie is woke now, and she must have made some kind of deal that she now is going to have to fuck around with Henry, but leave breadcrumbs like Corey Feldman and who molested him. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, because I might be a little bit fucked up. Anyway, Pink Ladies T-Birds, thank you so much. If you're not a Pink Lady, You take two. If you're not a Pink Lady or a T-Bird, that means you're not subscribed to my channel. So click Sailor Jimmy at the end of this video or at the bottom. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when all other Once Upon a Time reviews or any of my other reviews are available. Also, please donate to my Patreon, whatever you have, my Patreon, whatever you have, because YouTube is really fucking with people's money. And if you're not 100% sure, YouTube is going to suggest another video for you. Check that one out and then subscribe. I'm trying to get to 3,000 by the end of the year. So, thank you very much. Deuces, y'all just seeing all the black. The illusion gone, bitch.
Kamehameha, attackers blazing, I'm so amazing. Japanimation, the anime on your cartoon station. So fulfilling, no adults swimming for about an hour. Revealing power, unorthodox amongst these cowards. Full transformation for Optimus Prime transformation. A good vibration from Rumble packed in with inspiration. In my beginning, God created a lyricist. Saga continues.